Hello, everybody, and welcome to beautiful December. December is a time when people are thinking about getting gifts for their family members. People are thinking about, the holidays and spending time with family and exchanging gifts. But December for spiritual people is more about joy. It's more about you being happy. It's more about everyone being happy and wishing the best for everyone. So to kick off the month of December, we have a full moon in the sign of Gemini around the 4th of December. There's a full moon in the sign of Gemini, okay, around the 4th of December. And we also have like these double full moons. And I don't know if you guys know about this or not. This could be something that only I know. We're moving into a new moon in Capricorn, but a new moon in Sagittarius is still going to be present. I don't know if you guys were aware of that. So there's this thing where if you start seeing the moon in the daytime, like the moon is still out even though it's bright outside, that's something that can happen on a moon like this in December. So just pay attention to that. If the moon is out and it's daytime, it's morning, and you still see the moon up until until noon or something like that, then that's what's going on. It's a cross between Sagittarius and Capricorn. So what does all of this mean for you guys in December? So what it means is that the full moon in Gemini, think about the sign of Gemini. Gemini is all about communication. Gemini is also about creativity as well. And they're also known for their duality, their double-sided or two-faced nature. They're also known for that. So keep in mind that people may act different ways around you. People may be hot and cold. Some people may feel like they want to talk to you one day, next day they don't. So it really just depends on the person. It depends on where Gemini is located in someone's birth chart. But it is going to cause, even for yourselves, like a little dual nature here. So just remember that. And as you're going through this, full moons are also about releasing things that no longer serve you. So it can be something happening in December for all 12 zodiac signs where you would need to look at situations from both sides. Look at everything from both sides. Consider other options as well. This is going to be a time of considering other options, other ways of getting through a problem, other options, other ways of getting through issues. Look at both sides of a situation, not just your own side. Look at the person you're dealing with. Look at their side of a situation, because maybe your side isn't always the right side. Think of it as good twin, evil twin. That's what's going on here with the Gemini energy, right? So it may not always be just one way to see something, okay? Make sure you look at both before you make a decision. And then when we come in with that mixed new moon energy, it's a blend between Sagittarius and Capricorn. But here's how similar Sagittarius and Capricorn really are. Sagittarius and Capricorn zodiac signs are really involved in business matters, okay? They're really involved in that. So being that it is a new moon and not a full moon, it's positive. It's going to be positive for people who are in some type of business or entrepreneurial pursuits. It's also going to bring new and fresh ideas into business around the new moon toward the end of December. There could be new product launches around this time. There could be new ideas, new inventions. There could be new opportunities in business around this time. This is also an energy of expansion because we're so close to 2026 around this time that people may decide, you know what, it's going to be a new year, so new me. And you guys may notice changes in many different ways, from people's personal appearance, how they show up in those business meetings, how they show up at work, how they show up in business. People are just making some changes. We're getting to those New Year's resolutions, and that is exactly why. So enough about the moons in December. Let's go ahead and get into your zodiac sign. All right, messages for Virgo for December 2025. Okay, for Virgos. So you have been working on something for a very, very long time. Very long time. And while you've been working on this, you haven't been really talking much about it. You haven't been opening up to anybody about it. But it's been a very long journey, physically or mentally. There's a situation in your life that you have been privately or secretly working on. It's some type of project, or it's something involving a lover. And it seems like you've been working on this. It could be a long-term relationship, or it could be a problem that you've been working on for a long time, or problems with someone. But you have been quiet, you haven't been sharing what's going on, you have been trying to keep everything a secret, or just really keep everything between you and someone else, but you've been working on something the whole time. Now, there is someone who you are attracted to. Now, this attraction has grown, but you've been keeping it very secret and very private as well. So it's been a long journey. How much you've been really dealing with this. Now, this person could be a Gemini, an Aries, or someone born in April, like an Aries again, or a Taurus. But you've been trying to work on something with somebody with one of these zodiac signs for a while, but you also have another situation that you've been dealing with for a while. So you really are into somebody, and you do have like this wish. It's like, if I weren't me, I wish I could do this. Or if I weren't with this other person for a long time, then I wish I could do this. Or if I weren't well known, then maybe I could pull this off. I could have been did this. But yeah, it's something here going on. It's like, you know that in order for you to get what you want, there's going to be destruction before paradise. There's going to be something bad before something good. It's like, you know you're going to end up hurting another person that you've been dealing with. But see, you have so many problems with that other person that hurting them is not the big deal. The big deal is how you're going to have to deal with all of that if you walk away and be with this person that you really do want to be with. Or even if you don't walk away from the long-term person, you're still gonna be hurting the long-term person by introducing a new person into your life. It may be hard for you to do one or the other. So either it's hard for you to hurt the person you've been dealing with for a long time for this new person, or it's going to be hard for you to get with the new person because of the past person. So it's just hard either way. One of these ways is going to be hard to do it, but you always liked this new person. You've always liked this Aries. Okay, like, it's a strong Aries. Aries is the strongest zodiac sign here. You've always liked this person. But it's like you also have a lover, but you really do want this Aries to be your lover. Like, that's the thing. You really do want to have sex with this Aries for real. Like, you really want to have intimacy with this person in a real way. Like, you really do want to have this person. It's like you just want to be all over them, you know, like chest to chest, body to body. You really want this person to feel good, and you also want them to make you feel good as well. So it's like you have a lot of erotic thoughts about this Aries, and it's been a long time. It's been so long and it's like, oh my God, like, I've been trying to do this for a long time, but what am I gonna do now that I have like this open door to do it? But then it's like, if I do it, then I know it's gonna create a tower moment in other ways. Like, it's gonna mess up something over there that I got going on, or maybe it's just gonna get too messy. So that's what's going on, but you really do want this person. Well, rest assured, the good thing is success is definitely bound to happen with good plans and hard work. So you've been working on it, but it's like you got to go harder now if this is the person you want to pursue. It's gonna work out with this woman or this man. Now, if this is a woman, she's an Aries woman, right? So what does an Aries woman bring? Passion, love, deep passion. Not really emotions. She's not like she doesn't whine, she doesn't nag, she's not like that. She's not emotional, but she is passionate, and she loves deep, and she loves hard. She could be loyal to the right person. Aries women are loyal to who's loyal to her. So if she's not receiving loyalty, she's never going to give it. If she doesn't have your trust, she's never going to give you that. If you're not faithful, she's never going to give you that. So an Aries woman vibes off of your vibe, and if she catches intuitively that it's just a bunch of games, then you're not going to have her for real. So that's another reason why it could be hard, because you know that you have to do it right as well. So the thing is, you have a lot of ways that you could go about your pursuit with this Aries woman. You have a lot of ways that you could make this happen. You have so many ways you could do this. But see, you know that this Aries woman is an emperor or an empress. Okay, this could be a man too. I'm sorry, I keep saying woman, but he or she is an emperor or an empress. You already know that. So it comes with a lot of royalty. It comes with a lot of power. It comes with a lot of authority. It comes with, so like some people feel like Aries can be controlling because of their power, but no, it's just power. Just say that's what it is instead of control. It's not really control, because really Aries let people do whatever they want to do and get themselves involved in whatever they want to get involved in, and the Aries will act accordingly. So if you mess up, then Aries will treat you like you messed up forever, pretty much. So it just really depends on the person, how you're acting. So if you're acting a certain type of way, then this Aries is going to handle you a certain type of way, and that's going to be their word. Their word really is bond. But it really, just depends on you. So Aries doesn't control people. You can really be whoever you want to be, but they have power. Like, that's the thing about an Aries, they have power. So that type of thing is different. So like with Aries men or women, the reason why they take lead in relationships is because they are the leader astrologically. But as a Virgo, how you can balance that out is you got to think about it. You're the nurturer. So you just focus on nurturing your leader, basically, and then you'll have a perfect, fantastical, magical relationship with this Aries. Especially if it's a woman, you'll have an amazing relationship with her, as long as you remember what she is astrologically and what you are astrologically. Then you both will know your roles. Even if you have to pretend like she's leading you, do it just because that's who she is. Do it just because that's how she rolls, that's how she is, that's how she's going to be. Give her the confidence that you are going to listen to what she says, not controlling, but you're going to believe in her. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. Like, in Aries, we just want you to understand who she is and always remember that. That's really it. As long as you're nurturing who she is, she's going to like you forever. And that's the love language of an Aries. As long as you're acknowledging who she is to you, how she is, like, let me use an example. Aries women love when people really focus in on the details about them and say positive things. And it's coming from a genuine place, because they can tell if it's genuine or if it's fake too. Aries can tell really quickly. So if you're someone who is like, you know what, when I saw you the other day, you looked amazing. And you may not think so, but you really did. You just had on a t-shirt and some shorts, but I think you looked cute. I think you look nice. I'm attracted to that. she'll smile and she'll hold on to that for a while. And she may even wear more of what you say you like. She may even do that more just to show you that she heard you and she pays attention to what you're saying and she likes how you pay attention to her. So that's all. If you just remember that you have to nurture her, then you'll have her forever. Like, it's very easy to deal with an Aries, but some people think it's hard because of their authority. But it's not really like that, because the Aries will compliment you. The Aries will love you. The Aries will bend over backwards for you. They'll give you the world if you ask. They'll always have your back. They'll stick by your side. They'll make it work. They'll compromise. They'll do all of that. But if you're not nurturing her, she's not going to do it. And that's the thing. You just have to be like, Aries may be tough, but they're attracted to people who treat them like delicate. That's what they love. A tough person doesn't feel attracted to another tough person. A tough person feels attracted to a person who may be tough, but treats them with delicacy. That's what I'm saying. So that's why a lot of people don't understand how to capture an Aries, like how to really get the Aries to be really in love with them. That's why Aries are only attracted, like a lot of Aries are attracted to other fire signs, because Sagittarius, Leos, and other Aries understand their love language naturally, because fire signs are coming from a place of deep passion as well. So Virgos are attracted to deep passion because, see, let me tell you, with Virgos being nurturers, they are attracted to people who love deep, and that's what they really want. Virgos really seek people who love deep because they are nurturers and they know how to nurture people naturally. So they're seeking a deep lover. Well, with an Aries, you found a deep lover. But if you don't continue to nurture it, then you're going to have tough love. That's the thing. That's the key. Virgo and Aries can work out. It's just that you have to do it the right way. I keep saying that because I'm making an emphasis on the right way, because it's essential. It's essential. And since you're a nurturer and you want somebody to love you deeply, or deeper than you could love them, then that's going to be an Aries. But again, an Aries will only return that to you and give all of that to you if you are showing this person that you're willing to nurture them. It's kind of like, all right, when a baby's being born, Pisces is the mother's, when the baby is in the womb. Aries is when the baby comes out, like head first in a normal pregnancy. So this is the thing. Aries is all about new world, new me. Let me show you, this is who I am. You know, when the doctors first see the baby, they're going to see that baby's head, that baby's face. They're going to see that the baby's okay. And then what does the baby do? Squirm, and they get like aggravated really quickly. They start crying. You got to think about things like that when you're trying to love people for theirs, you know, when you're trying to get along with people, and there's astrologically, the baby comes out and then starts crying, you know, like, and gets really stubborn, and like their faces turn red. Think about it. Aries color is red. They're known for their tempers, and it's like that. Like when a baby first comes out, all the baby really is looking for is what? Nurturing. And that's a Virgo. You can nurture, whether you're the doctor, the nurse, whoever. The baby's just looking for somebody to, soft hands, to hold it and to feel like love, and to, you know, give it its first sign of nurturing coming out of the womb. That's exactly perfect for an Aries. Like, how do you keep an Aries from, basically, how do you keep yourself from having a power struggle with an Aries? Nurturing. Take care of it. Take care of Aries. Like that's the all you. If people would just get that through their minds, that's literally all you have to do to have a perfect relationship with an Aries is to take care of them, which is why Aries people are normally known to are normally now Aries are normally attracted to Leo and Taurus too. The reason why they're attracted to Taurus is because sorry, is because Taurus rules the throat, right? So that feels good to a baby to have milk going, down their throat. That's why Aries can be attracted to Taurus as well, because Taurus is nourishment, right? You may be the doctor holding the baby, but the Taurus is the nourishment that the baby is actually wanting. You see what I'm saying? Like, so basically, the baby doesn't know that it needs nurturing until it gets it. That's Virgo. But the baby automatically needs nourishment because that's the reason why they're crying. So they love Taurus as well, but they also have a thing for Leos and other Aries. When it comes to Leo is the stomach area, like basically where the sternum is, and like that the solar plexus area, which is the stomach area. That feels good. A baby wants to get full, right? So Leo can fill up in Aries. Basically, they know how to fill them up in a way where they feel content, they feel happy, they feel satisfied, they can go to sleep. So it's like, if you really start to understand the stages of life and astrology the right way, the proper way, then you'll understand what zodiac signs really are seeking and why they choose the partners they choose, why they want what they want. And it's all related to the stages of life. So basically, I'm gonna wrap this up now, but Virgo, basically at the end of the day, if you could provide nurturing, as in taking care of an Aries, and also they like to be held. So since we're adults, you got to think about like, okay, holding them down, basically. That relates to loyalty, because babies always seek out the same people, the same faces. That makes them feel comfortable. So they need loyalty, holding them down, and taking care of them. That is what's required if you're a Virgo seeking an Aries. And that's really all I have to say, because that's really what it is. It's the truth. Take care of their feelings, take care of their heart, be loyal. That's it. All right, and that's all I have. Thank you.